What's the coolest thing you've seen since you've been doing unified track?
I think probably the first race today. They were running, everybody was like just cheering them on.
It got pretty loud.
Yeah, it got pretty loud, and they were all happy about it. It was cute.
The Unified Track Team is sponsored by Special Olympics. It's a PIAA varsity sport. This is Hazleton area's first year having a unified track team, and the word unified means it's half students with special needs and half students, half their typical peers to make up the team. I can tell you that I have been teaching, this is my 27th year teaching special education, and I can tell you that I have never had more laughs, more tears of joy. I've never seen our kids have such an experience as we've had with this track team. Just the friendships that they form with their peers that they wouldn't have had before. Today when they were leaving our school to come over here, and I could cry now, our kids came out of their classrooms and cheered as they walked down the hall to come across the street to the track. So it's just been something that it's hard to even put into words, the experience that we've had as coaches and the experience for our students.
This is the first ever home meet for the Hazleton Area School District Unified Track and Field Team. Attendance is great as the Cougars welcome other unified teams from Dallas High School and Wyoming Valley West. Hazleton Area senior Joe Zizzo is ready to put on a show for the home crowd in the 400-meter dash, the 4x4 relay, and the shot put.
I kind of want to do these events because they help me with my autism sometimes. They help me focus on more stuff, focus on what I need to do, and focus on the task that I want to do. And Coach put me in there just to have fun, and I'm very good at them, and I wanted to learn and do something new.
Zizzo's dreams of participating in sports started at a young age while he was dealing with a lot personally.
Unfortunately, my dad died, and before he died, this guy who I watched hockey with when he was in the nursing home got me into sports, and that's how I started watching sports, and that's how I started focusing and doing my research on sports, and that's why I wanted to join a sports team in the high school.
When you used to watch hockey with your buddy, or even as you're watching sports, did you ever think hey, I'm going to be a senior and I'm going to be playing one day, I'm going to be out there actually on the track?
No, I did not think that this was a possibility when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, because I didn't understand those kind of stuff because of my autism, because I had some stuff going on with my life that I didn't understand. So this is a miracle that this is even happening for me. It's just different. It's just a different experience. It's like I'm finally being accepted for who I am, just not for my disability. It's just who I am as a person, as an individual.
Quite frankly, to me, it's about anything is possible. Anything is possible if you commit yourself to it. Anything is possible. That's what I take from all of them. One of the biggest things I tell our athletes, it's not about I can't. It's about I can. It's about I will. It's about I do. And that's our philosophy.
Tricia Marnell has been working with special needs students in the Hazleton Area School District for over 25 years. After only a few weeks as the Unified Track and Field Team's head coach, she has her athletes believing in themselves. What event should I definitely watch you in today?
I think you should definitely watch all of them because I'm going to kick some butt.
Michaela Larson is a freshman at the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences. In the team's first meet, she finished second to last in the 400-meter dash. Today, she won the race. She didn't think she was talented enough to join the middle school or varsity track teams, and then her friend told her about this opportunity to compete and interact with a group of peers she might not get a chance to otherwise.
Whenever I'm here, I feel like I'm more relaxed here, I'm more happier, and whenever I'm with my team, it makes me feel like everything from my head is out of the way, everything school is out of the way, it's all just my team.
If I have a bad day at school, I know that I could get a hug here and I could definitely get a smile upon my face, and it's really awesome because if you come from school and that's kind of bogging you down, and then you come here and I'm able to come home with a smile on my face and be like, Mom, you know what, school wasn't that great, but I had a really good time at track.
The Unified Track and Field program may bring the concept of team into greater focus for people than any other sport.
They come from a classroom where everyone is kind of different than them, right? The atypical kids, they're in a classroom where everyone's different and they have to adapt to each other and learn about each other, where I come from a classroom where everyone's kind of like just there to learn, where they're having different experiences. And then when we come together, they're teaching me that it's okay that everyone has different things and different things that they're good at and different things that they're not so good at, and that we could build each other up through our difficulties.
The team is a two-way street when it comes to helping each other learn and grow as individuals.
Socialization. So many of our students on the team have autism, and their social skills are not, that of their typical age peers. They're getting to see what it's like to be with people in an unstructured setting and how they interact with each other. And that's how they learn, just by doing.
This was the last regular season meet for the 2022 season. Next up was the regional competition, and a solid performance there could lead to the state championships. Winning is important here, but as in all sports, so much more comes your way from competition than just trophies and medals.
When you hear the people that are cheering you on, and it gives you so much more confidence that you're doing the right thing, that you're being a better version of you, and that's the most important thing.
What do you think of Marissa? She's a pretty good teammate. What's she like?
See my friend though.
What events are you doing, Lauren?
100, the 4x4, and the mini javelin. No.
Have you ever done sports before, or is this your first time doing sports?
Yeah.
What are your goals? What do you want to kind of get out of this? Do you have any goals?
No.
Just have fun?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Just have fun.
Zizzo wants to use social media to inspire people with autism and disabilities. And on the day of his one and only home track and field meet, he has a message.
Just don't give up. Just don't let the bullies get to you, and just keep on inspiring, keep on being you.
Sports fans, make a note to be on the lookout next spring for information on the Cougars 2023 home meet. You'll want to be in the stands to really feel that message. No matter who you are, keep on inspiring and keep on being you.
You're going to see it's a pretty amazing ride when you start to see everything happening and everybody, cheering everybody on. It's just a mix of laughter, tons of smiles, and lots of tears, I promise you that.
For SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Cara. Sports on SSPTV News is brought to you in part by the Lehigh Valley Health Network and MMI Preparatory School. Come see what they have to offer during their exploration days. You can also schedule a visit with their admissions director. Call 570-636-1108, extension 136, or email admissions@mmiprep.org.